Yer! What's up, guys? Listen, today I just want to really run through what's been happening recently with the Lakers, how they've been playing. It seems like they're basically in playoff mode. So I just wanted to kind of touch up on some things. I just finished watching the Lakers beat the LA Clippers, and my goodness, was that a good game. So I just want to have some takeaways from that game. Kawhi Leonard has been able to constantly play extremely well against LeBron James. It seems like Kawhi Leonard is just driven to prove something. Every time they play, he plays efficient and he scores damn near 30. I think he scored 28 or 27 in today's game. But the last two games, he scored over 30, I believe. Moving on to the Lakers, I gotta say, I love the way that Anthony Davis played. I was a little worried about how Anthony Davis was gonna play. I'm pretty confident that LeBron James, when it comes to the playoffs, is gonna show up. It's what we've seen for years and years and years on end. LeBron James sort of coasting through the regular season. He's played a little harder this year. He's actually playing defense for the first time in like 4 or 5 years. So he's putting in a little more effort, but we see it every year, pretty much for the last couple of years outside of last year, which he was injured, that LeBron just goes into another gear when it comes to the playoffs. Now, it is valid to ask the question, how much longer can he keep this up? It's just unhuman. We've never seen anyone do this so late in their career, and it's just impressive. But you know it's going to happen, and until we don't see that happen one year, I'm just going to keep expecting that to happen. Shout out to Avery Bradley. It looked like he got into it a little bit with Patrick Beverley at the beginning of the game, and that just kind of lit a fire under his. So to see him show up like that and hit, I think he hit 6 threes, just shows you the type of player he is. It looks like he's somebody that got a lot of heart. So shout out to him for playing well. I'm glad Anthony Davis played well. The Clippers have held him to subpar games, a couple of games, both the games that they won before. So to see him show up, it's a good sign for the Lakers. Now on to LeBron James. He didn't have the most efficient game, but as you've seen with the Golden State Warriors in the past, when he played them in the finals, before Kevin Durant even went there, where LeBron would just slow down the pace of the game. And even though he forced some shots and didn't shoot the usual high percentage that you're used to seeing from LeBron James,
LeBron James, LeBron James, LeBron James, LeBron James, LeBron James.
it was for a reason. He was trying to control the pace of the game to slow down the Warriors from scoring, and it worked. LeBron James seemed to be the only player against Golden State that can basically dictate the pace of the game. And we saw that a little bit today. The Clippers only scored 103 points, and for the first time, when that team is fully healthy, they lost. They were 10-0 up to this point. And so it's good for the Lakers to show up and win a big game like this, especially after all the chatter about them being 10-0 and all of that and questioning if the Lakers can beat this team. It was a big win for the Lakers. So yeah, back to LeBron. It's good to see him just orchestrate the offense. There were plenty of times when LeBron James, instead of forcing the shot, would find teammates in the right position, and some of them came through. Anthony Davis played well. Avery played well. I think Caldwell Pope did some good things, as well as Kuzma. Kuzma didn't put up the points that we would expect for him to put, but he grabbed some key offensive rebounds and made some big plays. So I also want to talk about the Lakers playing the Milwaukee Bucks and beating the Milwaukee Bucks. That was a game where LeBron James looked very impressive. And I don't know if him playing as hard as he did in that past game kind of wore out his legs a little bit, and maybe he didn't have the best performance tonight. But I will attribute some of that to the Clippers defense and Kawhi. As much as I don't like to admit it because I'm a LeBron fan, Kawhi plays great defense on LeBron. Not so much because he stops him, but because LeBron James is very cautious around Kawhi Leonard. He doesn't dribble that much around Leonard, and he doesn't look to be too aggressive when Leonard is uptight on him. He looks to make the right play. And today it paid off. They won the game because his teammates showed up. LeBron James usually just needs a second guy to be consistent and then like a third player to show up, which is what Avery Bradley did. And the Lakers got the win. But back to the Bucks. LeBron James basically went toe-to-toe with Giannis for most of the game. And late in the game, they were kind of guarding each other. Even throughout the third quarter, I think, or the second quarter. And LeBron James got the best of him, which is just great to watch. For a guy that's at this age, in his 17th season, to be able to match up with a monster. I mean, this dude is putting up Shaq numbers. He's 7 feet tall, can get around defenders, can push defenders around. He is strong as hell. It's great to see LeBron James still able to compete at this level. He got the best of Giannis. And it's really good to see because at this point, everyone was thinking that Giannis was the runaway MVP And LeBron is starting to change that a little bit. There are some people out there that want LeBron to win the MVP, so you see that narrative going around, even though Giannis has had a stronghold on the MVP. And I respect Giannis. I really like Giannis. And the reason I like Giannis is because he don't have none of you trolls. All you Kawhi Leonards, Curry, KD, all the fans of those players are some of the worst basketball fans ever. I mean, can y'all just stop trolling? Like, y'all just follow hater to hater, team to team against LeBron James. Whoever is able to beat LeBron James at the moment, that's who most of y'all cheer for. Y'all crazy. Y'all the real bronzexuals. But anyways, like I said, I like Giannis. Comes from humble beginnings, and it's just a flat-out respectful, hard-working dude. There's nothing not to like about the dude. And I'm glad that he doesn't have these annoying fans to prevent someone like me from being able to enjoy him, even when he's taking the crown basically for best player in the regular season as he has from LeBron James. I do think Giannis has been the best player this season, so shout out to him for that. The other game that was impressive was also the win against the Celtics. That team had been hot when the Lakers played them, and they also beat them. So I think in like the last week and a half or 2 weeks, they basically beat 3 of the top like 5 or 6 seeds in the NBA. So it seems like the Lakers are getting into that playoff mode and starting to get their chemistry together, and the role players are knowing where they need to be and what they need to do. Avery has been on fire lately. Like, his three-point shooting has been crazy lately. KCP has been playing well. I think they could still benefit from Kuzma stepping his game up a little more. He is playing better defense, so that's great, but he needs to get his scoring up. Morris has given some great defensive minutes while he's been on the floor. He shot the ball all right. He could probably shoot better, but I really like that addition. In a small ball lineup where you have Anthony Davis, Morris, LeBron, say Green, and maybe Caruso or Avery, that's a really solid defensive scoring lineup with shooters on the floor. So that's going to be a tough lineup to beat in the playoffs, and I'm really happy that the Lakers got Morris. All right, fellas, that's it. I just wanted to give a quick roundup of what's happened lately with the Lakers, how the Lakers are basically in playoff mode right now, and what a great game today was with LeBron versus Kawhi. It was a toe-to-toe matchup. Kawhi didn't really guard LeBron at the end, so I was actually surprised, and LeBron caught that M1 and just started flexing on folks. But I mean, it is what it is. The Lakers got the win. Shout out to the Lakers for stepping up in a big game where they needed to win. Tomorrow, all the networks are going to be buzzing. A lot of LeBron talk, a lot of MVP talk. And, you know, he's going to have the haters as usual. But he had a hell of a game, even though he didn't shoot well, the way he orchestrated. And I mean, that's it. Just wanted to give you guys a roundup. Let me know how you feel about the video. Let me know if you watched the Lakers versus Clippers. Let me know what you think about the MVP conversation. Just leave all the comments below. If this is your first time coming to the channel, please consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell. And if you're already subscribed and you want to know when I get new videos and be notified, please hit that notification bell. Share the video and keep showing some love. I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.